Well, hello again, everyone. Professor Profit coming to you from Gamblers University. We've got an interesting roulette strategy for you today. This one is called Cover 28. $1,000 buy-in, $100 win goal. We hope you enjoy it. If you do, we ask that you give us the old thumbs up. And if you have not already subscribed, we'd love it if you'd hit that button. It'd really help the channel out and be greatly appreciated. Now, as always, we value your comments, so if you have a tweak you think might improve this strategy, please leave it in the comments below and we will be sure and share it with everyone. Now, as always, we do suggest you try this strategy or any of them on the channel on your software or your table at home before you take them to the casino. That way you can get comfortable betting them and be confident they can win you some money. So let's head on down to the felt now and we'll show you the nuts and bolts of the Cover 28 roulette strategy. So we will see you down there shortly. All right, everyone, down on the virtual felt, and we're getting ready to spin our Cover 28 strategy. Now, this is a $1,000 buy-in, $100 win goal, and we have 28 numbers covered, so that's why we call it the Cover 28. Now, we start off with just 3 bets, $5 bets on the 1-5 corner and the 8-12 corner, and then $10 on the second dozen. That's a $20 bet, and let's get to spinning. So there's 6 blacks. That's going to be a loss on our first spin. So when we lose, we come back and we're going to add $5 more on the 26-30 and the 31-35 corners, and another 10 to the second dozen. And let's spin again. $40 bet this time. And that's 25 red. And that's going to be another loss. So let's go up another 5 on the corner bets, and another 10 on the dozen bet, and give it another spin here. Not a good start. 28 number coverage and we hadn't hit anything yet. And there's our first win, 12 red. So that's going to be a $20 win. So let's rebet, spin again. Still down 40 on the session. And there's 7 red, and that's going to be another loss. So a pretty rough start here, so we'll get to see how well this strategy comes back. We add another 5 to each one of the corner bets, another 10 to the dozen bet, second dozen bet, and we're spinning again. So there's 15 black. That'll be a second dozen hit. That's a $20 win, so let's rebet and spin again. Still have some work to do, down 90. And 23 red. It's another second dozen hit, another $20 win. So we'll rebet and spin again. Down 70 now. And that's 33 black. And that's going to be another loss. So we'll rebet, add 5 more to each one of the corner bets, and another 10 to the second dozen, and we're spinning. And that's 26 black, so that's going to be a win for us. A $50 win. That's a nice hit. So we'll rebet and spin again. So there's 31 black, so that'll be another $50 win for us. And we're still down 70, so we'll rebet and spin again. And 25 red, and that's going to be a loss. So still having a rough go of it, so we'll go up another 5 on the corner bets and another 10 on the second dozen. And we're spinning. And there's the green monster, so that's another loss. So we'll go up another 5 on the corner bets and another 10 on the dozen bet. And see if we can put together a little bit of a win streak here. We're down 360, so we got quite a hole to dig out of. And we got a bigger hole now. There's 3 red. That's another loss. So we'll add 5 more to the corners, and 10 to the second dozen, and spin again. Here we go. And there's 5 red. That'll be a win for us. And it's a $95 win, so that's a nice one. We're going to need to put a few of those together to get back in this. 8 black would be another win for us. That's another $95. So let's rebet, spin again, still down 360. And 26 is another win for us. That's another $95 win. So we're spinning again. And 16 red, that's going to be a second dozen hit. That's a $20 win. Not as nice as the corner bets, but we'll still take it. And we're spinning again. And there's another corner win, 29 black, another $95. So let's spin again, down to 150 now. 29 black, all right. So twice in a row on that one. We like repeaters when they're winners, don't we? So let's spin it again, down 55. And we get a loss. Well, we had a nice run there, but we lose 220 on that one. So now let's go up another level and give it another spin here. Down 275. And there's 33 black, so it's going to be a loss. So all that ground we made up, we've lost again here on 2 spins. So let's go again. We're down 5 1/4 now. And there's 32 red. So that's a $125 win. So let's rebet, spin again. 27 red. And that's going to be another $125 win. So we'll rebet, spin again. Number this time is 2 black, so that's going to be another win for us. So that puts us down 150 now. So let's see if we can get another couple hits here and get in the plus column for a change. 11 black will be a win, so that'll put us within $25. So let's rebet and spin again. And there's 11 black, so that'll put us over the top. That's back-to-back 11s. And so now let's rebet and go back down to our original $20 bet. And I think if we would check our total, we'll see that we have enough to reach our goal here. But we're going to keep on playing a little bit longer. Let's see where we are. Yeah, we're up exactly $100. So $20 bet now we're spinning. We have 20 numbers covered on this particular spin. And there's 13 black, so that'll be a win for us. That's a $10 win. So let's rebet and spin again. Up 110 now. And there's 14 red, so that'll be another win. Another $10. So we'll rebet, spin again. And we've got a pretty big hole here, but we're able to come back, so that's a good thing. 26 black's going to be a loss. We don't have those covered yet, but since we lost, we'll cover them now. And that's the 26.30 and the 31.35 for another 5. Then we're going to add 10 to the second dozen bet, so it's a $40 bet this time. And there's 32 red, so we do pick up a win on that one. It's a $5 win, so let's rebet and spin again. And 7 red will be a loss, so we'll have to go up another level now. And that's $5 more on each one of the corner bets, and then $10 on the second dozen bet. And we're spinning up 65 now. And there's 15 black, so that'll be a win. $20 win, so we'll rebet, spin again. And 28 black. That's going to be a loss. So let's go up another level. And that'll put us at 15 on the corner bets. And then we'll add another 10 to the second dozen bet, bring it up to 40. And there's 20 black. So that's going to be a win for us, $20 win. So let's rebet and spin again, up 35 now. And 2 black will be a win for us. That's a $35 win, so that's a nice one. So let's spin again, up 70 now. And 19 red will be a win. $20 win. So let's rebet and give it another spin. Up 90 now. And 34 red. And that'll be a nice $35 win. And that'll put us at a new session high, 125. So let's go back down to our $20 baseline bet. And spin again. Here we go. 11 black will be a win. So we'll take that. That's a nice $25 win. So we'll rebet and spin again, sitting at 150 now. 35 black will be a loss. So we'll rebet, pick up the 26.30 corner and the 31.35 corner. Add 10 more to the second dozen, and we're spinning. 14 red, so that'll be a win. $20 in the coffers for us. And we'll rebet and spin again. 29 black will be a win, so that'll put us at a new session high. And so we'll rebet and go back down to our base level. Up 155, and we're spinning. And there's 5 red, that'll be a win. It's a $25 win, so let's rebet and spin again. Up 180. And 3 red will be a loss, so we'll rebet and pick up the 2 corner bets on the other end, the 26.30 and the 31.35 for 5 each. And add those $10 to the second dozen. And speaking of second dozen, there's a second dozen hit, 16 red. So that's a $20 win, so let's rebet and spin again. 25 reds are going to be a loss. So we'll rebet and go up another level. And we're spinning. Here we go. $36 reds are going to be another loss, so we need to get back on track here. Add another 5 to the corner bets, another 10 to the dozen bet. And there's 9 reds, so that'll be a win for us. That's a $35 win. So that's a pretty nice hit. And we're rebetting and we're spinning. 15 black, that's the second dozen hit. That's a $20 win, so let's rebet, spin again. Up 125 now. 30 reds a win, so that'll be a $35 win. So we'll rebet, spin again. And that's 26 black, and that'll be another win for us. And that'll put us at a new session high of 195. So let's go back down to our base level since we've hit our session high. It's $20 and spin again. And if we can hit 200, we'll call it a session. And there's 24 black, and that's a $10 win. So that will get us there. So that is how the cover 28 strategy is played. As you can see, we got in trouble pretty early and were able to get on a little bit of a win streak. With that much coverage, as you should, we were really having some bad luck when we began. But we ended up with a nice profit. Starting with the $1,000 buy-in, we ended up at $1,205. So that's a $205 profit using the cover 28 roulette strategy. Now, we hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, we ask that you give us a thumbs up. And please hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. It really helps the channel out and will be greatly appreciated. Now, if you have a tweak you think might improve this strategy, please leave it in the comments below and we'll be glad to save it with everyone. Once again, thank you for joining us. We hope you'll come back and see us again real soon. Till that time, if you're out there spinning that wheel, we wish you the best of luck, and we hope all your numbers come up winners. Talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.